Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
And that is how the ruffians managed to best me. They are strong, to be sure, very strong. Dare I say, they might be strong enough to defy the prophecy.
Spare Count Black your theatrics. The light prognosticus is false. The dark prognosticus holds the answer to eliminating heroes that rise to stop us.
Oh my, that's the first time that morsel of information has touched my ears. Do tell.
In due time, Dementio. In due time. Oh, Nastasia. It's time we set him on these pests. Yeah, I can take care of that for you, Count. Lovely, exclaimed Count Black. Return to your post, my dear minions.
As you command, Count. Hail, Black!
Does something trouble you, Nastasia? Yeah, Count, you know, there's still time. You can still change your mind. That is enough, Nastasia. We've already come this far, so we shall forge on. But you'd need to stay by Count Black's side. You can depart with my blessing. No, my Count. I won't be doing that. My life is already sworn to you. Yeah, it's belonged to you since the day you saved me. I'll be sticking it out with you until my game ends, okay? If that pleases you.
How interesting. Nastasia and the Count have some deep conversations. Just what is our dear Count playing at? Oh well, I'll let him worry about that. I must attend to my own projects.
Timpani, why do you avoid me? Ow! Ow! Unhand me! Huh? You're crying. Why, Timpani, you must tell me what has happened. It's nothing, don't worry about it, just forget it. Oh no. Timpani, is my father behind this? I'm just an ordinary girl. No matter how much I love you, we must part. Timpani, this is goodbye, Blumiere. There's no other choice. This is our fate.
Sudden mood change. That was a little weird for a while, but we seem to have gone through it okay. I'm so sorry. It was all my fault. And then, you all. Thank you so much.
Wanna know how to thank me, Bugface, and stay out of my way, okay?
Say, come to think of it, Bowser, could you be our third hero?
Oh there! I've been waiting for you, young heroes.
For me? That's so sweet.
Did you succeed in your search for the next pure heart?
I guess we did.
Intriguing. So then, when you saved Tippy, the next pure heart just appeared. How very interesting. I think that castle was once a dwelling of the ancients I told you of earlier. It seems that my ancestors have roamed far and wide in their dimensional travels. In the castle beyond the Great Sea, we hid a pure heart and sealed it safely. Yes, I remember reading such a passage in the Light Prognosticus. The seal could only have been broken by a powerful pulse of love and trust.
So, you think it was because Tippy began to trust us that we found this pure heart? That's amazing!
And now there are 3 heroes. I don't know who the last one is, but waste no time in searching, my friends.
Oh, please, come on, people. With me here, you don't need anybody else, seriously. Trust me, any problem comes up, and I'll stomp it until next week. I'll Bowserize it.
Oh, well met, Mr. Bowser. May your strength protect— Oh no! My text box got interrupted! It seems the void has expanded once more. Time is short. We have to keep going. We must start looking for the next pure heart. There are matters I must attend to as well. I must search for any item of significance in Light Prognosticus. Hello lovely viewers, I get you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario. I stuttered during that intro and I'm not editing it out. In the previous episode, we saved Tippy, and we were able to get the next pure heart. And in today's video, we're going to be returning to Flipside to take care of a couple miscellaneous things before we open up the door to the next pure heart. Now, there are a couple things I'd like to bring up before we actually move on to anything else in this chapter, intermission thing. So, a really cool detail that I don't see a whole lot of people talk about is the fact that if you return to Flipside after you get Bowser, but before you get the Pure Heart, Merlon will actually have some unique dialogue that basically outright confirms that Bowser is indeed the third hero before Peach actually has anything to say about that. So this is a really cool detail that I don't really see a whole lot of people talk about. If we go back into Merlon's place, we can go over here and we can talk to you. I must get through as much of the Light Prognosticus as possible. Why do you linger here still? You must hurry to the next world. I don't wanna. I wanna spend this episode doing miscellaneous stuff. So, this is the point of the video where we'll be doing our usual routine. We're gonna check in on that one kid and the grandparent. And I thought about going to the Flipside arcade to play those minigames again, but honestly, I think we're just gonna skip that this time around because we played through them in pretty big detail last time we were here, so it's probably not that worth showing off again, at least not during this intermission. We definitely will next time, though.
Hey, Grandma! What do I need to do to live as long as you?
Oh, that's simple, my dear. Don't be a picky eater. You have to have a varied diet.
Perfect! I'll eat from all the candy food groups!
Back at the catch card shop, these are the ones that we were able to get from the catch card bags. So that's going to be pretty interesting indeed. I actually haven't really demonstrated that. So we go into the card menu on the pause screen, and we'll be able to see ones that we haven't really checked on yet. So that's pretty interesting. Like I said before, there are a lot of catch cards throughout this game. So basically what these do is that whenever you go in here, you can see some information like their HP and things like that. So I'm not going to be going on my way to read every single one of these things, but if there's one that's interesting, then I definitely will bring it up. Now, this isn't one that was— wait, what did that say? Count on a Jabba to stick its neck out for you. Or at you. That's mildly interesting. This air meow guards the skies over Fort Francis. It runs on a volatile mixture of catnip and cooking oil. I've never seen that before. That's pretty funny. Old Man Watchett is the crotchety mayor of Yoletown. His job is to keep people from going to the ruins. You know, lawsuits and all that. Watch it! So yeah, we have 27 out of 256 of these things, so it's definitely going to be a while before we'll be able to get every single one of them. I'm going to try my best to get all of them. I'm not quite sure how likely that's going to be, though, considering the fact that a lot of them are going to be random. So that's certainly going to be a fun experience. And with all that fun stuff out of the way, we're going to be returning to the Bitlands to demonstrate a couple more things. Most importantly, we're going to be returning to Chapter 3.1 to return to that one pixel who was interested in our journey and gave us some travel advice on our way to Fort Francis. Whoa, now. You want to hear the 3 tips again? Just say the word. Can't you see? That's really not necessary. Mario already saved me. No more hints? No way, you defeated Francis? Slow down. That's huge news! I'm just glad I could help you with daring mission to infiltrate the nerd lair. So, I guess there's no need for me to stay here and give out tips. I guess I've done my job. I've got nothing to do now. Hey, how about I tag along with you guys? Well, I've made up my mind. I'm coming along, whether you want me or not. And we get a brand new pixel! Barry the Prickly Pixel has joined your group. Use Barry to create a spiky barrier around you. There's plenty of dangerous types wandering out there. Let's stick together. It'll be safer for both of us that way. I think it was Barry that was saying that, but the arrow on the text box was kind of pointing out both of those characters. So, we're going to wander around this area a little bit so that we can use Tippy's tattle ability on enemies that we weren't able to tattle at first. So, cue the montage if there's anything interesting. This Magikarp serves as Bowser's Wizarding Task Force. Maximum HP is 6 and attack is 3. Magikarps ride on brooms and fling dangerous spells. They study for years to learn magic. Sadly, they take no classes on defense. That's a Backcursia. It is a vile monster that curses everything it touches. Maximum HP is 1 and attack is 1. It will send you back to where you came from. In our case, one touch and we would be sent straight back to Flipside. Gee, thank you, game, for telling us that after we would have already seen it. Aren't you just useful? This is a Hammer Bro. They have an unhealthy hammer obsession. Maximum HP is 4 and attack is 1, and defense is 1. You could always try to catching a hammer and throwing it back. Where does it keep all those hammers anyway? It's a mystery. I didn't know you could catch them. I'm gonna try that real quick. Let's try that. Well, that didn't work as well as I had hoped. Come on, let's do the thing. You can catch the hammers! I never knew that before. That is so cool. That's a Mega Koopa. Enemies don't get any bigger or more pixelated than this. Maximum HP is 1 and attack is 2 and defense is 1. It's probably best if you avoid it, unless you can match its size. How did a Koopa Troopa grow to be so big? We literally just saw how it happened, Tippy. Okay. That's the funniest way I've ever leveled up in this game. Towards the end of Chapter 301 is probably going to be the best place to demonstrate our new pixel ability. So, Barry is a shield pixel that basically allows us to defend ourselves against most attacks. It won't work against everything, but it is a very useful ability. But you just want to be careful with it because there is a bit of end lag with it, so you definitely want to watch out. This is very useful for when you go take care of the Flipside Bit of 100 trials. It's one of my personal favorite pixels to use in that place. Now, as we go across this area, I have a bit of a fun story about Barry in particular. So, when I was younger, I used to imagine what would happen if Paper Mario was in Smash Brothers. It's a Koopa Striker. It takes a good shell control to make the Koopa Striker team. Maximum HP is 8, attack is 2, and defense is 1. It can kick shells all day. It's very proud of its strong and accurate kicks, and its shiny shell. An eye for an eye, a shell for a shell. Try to trap its shell and send it back. That's a Bullet Bill. They get shot out of Bill Blasters. Maximum HP is 1, attack is 2. They just fly straight. You can defeat them, but the blaster will just keep shooting them at you. This cannon is called a Bill Blaster. They shoot bullet bills at you. Maximum HP is 5, attack is 2, defense is 3. They are also immune to flames. Don't approach them straight on, or you'll get shot. Attack from above. Yeah, there aren't really a whole lot of Mario games in general that you can actually defeat a Bill Blaster. So that's something that's pretty well worth mentioning. But continuing on my train of thought about Smash Brothers and Paper Mario, I used to imagine that I used to have like a moveset made up for how Paper Mario would play if he was in Smash Brothers. And basically what I imagined was that most of the abilities would come from Super Paper Mario, like the neutral special would come from Barry, and the grab would come from Throw You and things like that. Now, this first idea came from long before I actually played the original two Paper Mario games. Like, I played this one first, and then, like, 2 or 3 years later, I played the original Paper Mario on Nintendo 64. Why am I back here? Well, that's probably a good transition to the next topic we'll be going into. So, this next topic we'll be going into is going to be demonstrating something that I promised we'd talk about during Chapter 3. So, there are going to be some boss fights that have unique dialogue depending on who you're playing as. So, on screen right now, you're going to see the different dialogue from the Thudley when you get to him as the different characters, as well as whenever you fight Dementio as the different characters as well. So, yay! Had to replay through this chapter to get that footage. Ah, bye! And the final topic we'll be going over right now is if we go back to Chapter 3-4, where is Francis? Well, hopefully we'll be able to find our answer at some point. Maybe, sort of, kind of, perhaps. Is Master unwell? Master has not even been playing games or watching anime lately. Oh no, that's the most horrible torture ever, not playing games or watching anime! Is Master feeling unwell? I've taken the liberty of setting the record me out to record all of Master's shows. Now, Master will never cry because he missed an episode of the Grotus Chronicles. I have taken special care to prepare all of Master's unseen episodes for viewing. Now, Master no longer has to interrupt action figure time to watch his shows. The games Master ordered online are arriving in great numbers. Master, please return soon. Game boxes are overtaking the castle. Master hurt himself playing his newest Starship Exnaut video game. Embarrassing. I sent some comics for him to read while he was in hospital. I did not do it to be nice. There was simply no more space for them here. Right, so Francis is now in the hospital, so we're probably not going to see him again for the rest of our journey, for the most part. Now, I was about to tease him and say, how do you hurt yourself playing a video game? But then I remember when I was younger, I was stupid, and whenever I play a Wii Remote, whenever I play with the Wii Remote nunchuck, sometimes I'd facepalm myself with the hand with the nunchuck. Don't facepalm yourself with the nunchuck. It hurts. Now, the last detail I'd like to demonstrate here is if you flip into 3D and go over... Hello? If you flip into 3D, you can actually see the pictures that Francis was taking of Tippy on the wall right here. And that's kind of stalkerish, actually. Do you want to save your progress? No! I didn't mean to save my progress, dang it! And that is why you have backup save files on your Let's Plays. But now that we've taken care of all that, we're going to this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Super Paper Mario. In the next video, we're going to start opening up the door to the next Pure Heart. And until next time, lead gear to you. Oh yeah.